Hey, good morning YouTube and welcome to my channel. This is Zohaib AK and I'm here today with another video. This video is more towards what are the mandatory checks or pre-checks that you need to do before a ride, and once you're done with the ride, what do you do with your bike, okay? So, first check, ensure that you have the right tire pressure in your bike. It's important for two aspects. The easiest one being that you need to have the right pressure for a better tire life. Number two, it's important for your bike's stability during the rides. Point number two, clean your forks. It's very, very important because any dust on your forks can potentially impact your fork oil seals. You don't want leaky forks for two reasons. They are time consuming and depending upon what bike you have are expensive to replace. Number three, clean your disc plates. It's important because whenever your bike runs and you use the brake, there's small black dust that gets generated, and I think you need to clean that up to ensure that your disc plates have a greater life and you avoid those squeaky noises that come out. Number four, ensure that in case you have a radiator, ensure that your radiator coolant level is optimal, right? Number five, put in the right amount or right octane rating fuel for the bike. I cannot stress it any more than this, but it's really important that you put in the right octane rating fuel. How do you find that out? Check at what is your bike's compression ratio. If you have anything above 11.5, I would actually recommend you using 97 octane. Okay, people don't take care of this small aspect and put in regular fuel which your engine is not designed to handle. What happens? Your bike can run lean and you might actually end up damaging your engine. Number six, check your engine oil level. There's an oil lens that you can easily look at. It's right there on the engine. Have a look at it. It's important to ensure that your bike has the right oil level. This will help you identify any problems there are or fix or catch hold of those problems before they get worse. Number seven, check your chain. Ensure that it's properly lubed. It's a common thing, not just for the newer bikes that have the O-rings or the X-ring chains. It's all the more important for your regular bikes as well. So your typical not chains that you get on the older bikes, make sure that you have the right amount of oil on them. For my chain lubing needs, I follow a simple rule. Every 500 kilometers, I lube the chain and I also clean it. That's a rule. But before the ride, I actually ensure that it's lubed correctly. Number eight. Now, once you have done with these pre-checks, you have done with the ride, or you're about to start a ride. Sorry, I forgot something. When you start your bike, right? Do not just start the bike and move on. Let the bike idle for a minute or two. I know, certain bikes support cold start as well, that we can just switch on the ignition and then just move on. But ideally, I would recommend myself, personally I do this myself, is I let the bike idle for a second or a minute or two and then move it on. Why? It's physics. Your engine oil or any liquid will typically try to percolate at the bottom of the engine, and if you just start the engine and move on, there are chances that the oil has actually not circulated well in the engine, right? So it's important to let the bike idle for a minute or two. Let the engine lubricate itself before you move on to the ride. Okay? Now that you have done with the ride, there are two important things that you need to do. Number one is, how do you store it? How do you keep your bike safe from dust, from insects, from animals moving around? I'm scared of cats actually sitting on my seat and scratching the hell out of my bike seat. So I use these felt blankets. They are readily available. They are pretty cheap to buy. Depending upon the size of your bike, you can buy them very easily. They cost around between 500 to 1,000, 1,200 rupees, and it's safe. What it does is, so I use something like this. This is a small felt blanket that I have that I cover the bike with before I put a cover on top of the bike. So it keeps your paint safe It does catch dust, and you might want to clean this regularly, but it keeps your bike safe. Your paint is safe. It avoids direct sunlight on your bike. And then I also have a cover installed on top of these blankets. The reason why, you know, that cover actually saves your bike from dust going in. It's waterproof, and once you've cleaned your bike, kept it properly, once you pull it out, the bike is really, really clean. As far as the covers are concerned, please buy one size larger, because any covers that we are getting right now in the market, you're not able to fully cover the bike. Some part of the wheel or the bottom end of the bike is anyways exposed. So buy one size larger and let the cover drop to the floor, and encompass your bike completely. This allows, avoids animals getting in, dust creeping in from the bottom, and your bike is clean and safe. So these are some small checks that I myself do, and I would recommend you guys to do as well. This will ensure that your bikes are maintained really well, and it will give you enjoyable riding experience. So thank you so much on visiting this channel and watching my video. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.
गाड़ी निकालने में लगाएगा ना, इधर ले लो।